Hey guys, it's karsynrae. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the 24 books that I want to read in 2024. First of all, shout out to Bookish Goods because I love their sweatshirts. This is not a sponsor, but that's where I got my sweatshirt in case you were wondering. Bookish. It's so cute and it's so comfy and so pretty and I love it. So I thought I'd mention that. That's all for the prelude. Let's get on to the video. I've pulled out all of the books that I have planned to read in 2024. They are all directly behind me and there's not really a space for me to sit, so I need to move them around 1 second. They are organized into fantasy, seasonal, which is like Halloween, Christmas books, romance, and Sarah J Maas, because she has her own full separate category. Mind you, I have already finished one book this year because I read separate books from my physical books on my phone because I don't like switching in between them because I annotate my books. So I've already finished one of my Kindle Unlimited books that I want to read this year. I don't have like a set amount that I want to read on my Kindle. That's just for like when I'm out and like forgot to bring a book somewhere. I have my phone to read. So I finished Collided and I'm on Wrecked right now. They're both by Lauren Asher. That one. I like them. They're good little romance books to like mindlessly read, I guess. I don't know. So I already am one book down into my goal of 24 books, but I still have my 24 physical books that I want to read this year. Will I get to all of them? Hopefully, but logically probably not. But we're gonna try. My current read, Iron Flame. Obviously, this is a must. I've already started. You can see some of the little tabbies. I'm on page 73 and this needs to get done as soon as possible. But yeah, so Iron Flame is first, obviously. Now we're gonna just go into my little fantasy pile that's not Sarah J Maas. We have Lightlark. I have the second Lightlark, but I'm only gonna put the first one for this year. I might read the second one, but the goal is to read at least the first one. So I have Lightlark because I don't know when the movies, I think they're gonna be movies. I don't know when the movies are coming out, so I need to get on this. Number 3, Six of Crows. I'm halfway into this and then I like stopped like 2 years ago and I just never picked it up again. I don't know why. It was harder than Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. That's who wrote this. Shadow and Bone was really fast and easy to get through, like a good like starting back up from a very long book slump, because I used to read a lot in middle school and then I just like stopped. That was what got me back into reading. So this was like a bunch of like world building and harder words compared to like the super easy read of Shadow and Bone. So I think that's why I stopped. But yeah, I want to finish this, and I have the second one, Crooked Kingdom, but just to get through this one is the goal. Number 4, Percy Jackson, obviously. Not the full series. I'm sorry, not the full series. Also, they're stacked like this. When they're stacked the right way, when you read them like left to right, they like match up, like all the buildings match up. But right now they're not stacked the right way because I have them stacked like that right there to save room on my bookshelf because I have too many books for that bookshelf already. I need a new, larger one. But I just want to read the first one because this TV series came out this year and it's just the first book that's like the TV series is about. So I want to reread the first book just to see how accurate it is and all that good stuff, because obviously the books are going to be better than anything they televise. So I just wanted to reread the first one. None of the rest of them. The first one's actually the only one I've actually read. I started the second one, but then I like stopped to read like other stuff when I first got back into reading. So yeah. Now we're gonna get into my Sarah J Maas book list for this year. Obviously, the books that she has not come out with this year are obviously not in my physical TBR right now. But I do kind of want to read the third one this year that comes out on the 30th. I do want to read that this year. However, I haven't read the first 2, so I don't think that I'm going to get to that. But I do have the first 2. And I am going to purchase the third one when it comes out on the 30th, probably from Target, with the extra chapter in it. Obviously, Crescent City 1 and 2, these are like a must-have, especially because the third one's coming out. And this is like one of her shorter series. I know they're like thick books, but compared to like the 8-book series of Throne of Glass, it's shorter, I guess. Crescent City, you know, House of Earth and Blood, House of Sky and Breath. Obviously got to read these two. Number 7 for this year is A Court of Silver Flames. This is the last one in the series. As of right now, I'm pretty sure that they said that she's going to come out with at least 2 more of this series, of the ACOTAR series. But this is the last one in the series. I haven't read it yet. I need to read it. It's very daunting, very thick. These last 3 books were all very thick. So I'm making up for it in my romance books. They're really small. So yeah, gotta get through this series so that way I can read the new ones as they come out and be up to date. 8, 9, and 10. The last 3 books that I have on my little Sarah J. Maas section. Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight. In that order. I know she came out with the order and she said that she prefers reading it like that. That this is how she prefers reading it, but that's not what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read it like this. I know that's how she prefers reading it, but all of my friends, literally every single person that I've spoken to has said that they would have rathered they read Assassin's Blade before. Also, on GOODREADS, it says that Assassin's Blade is 0.5 and then Throne of Glass is 1. So that's how I'm gonna read it. Apologies, Sarah J. Maas, but I read in chronological order. I watch movies in chronological order. I watch Star Wars in chronological order. Don't come at me, but that's just how I do it. I like chronological order. It makes the most sense to me. That's how I'm gonna do it. So 8, 9, 10. Let's move on to my little romance section. This is gonna be my little book hangover cure. Little romance books, little fast romance books to help me get through that. 11, Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. 12, Mia Sheridan, Archer's Voice. 13, Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I think that's how you say it. I have the whole series, so if I have extras that I get to read, that's obviously going to be the go-tos. Also, The American Roommate Experiment by Elena de Armas. I've read Spanish Love Deception, and I also just got The Long Game from my boyfriend. So yeah, gotta read this one so I can read that one. It all just goes together. I also redid my bookshelf. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you care, but I redid it. Just I thought I'd let you know that I redid it. Just to fit more stuff, because like I put Harry Potter upright, I put Percy Jackson and Heroes of Olympus upright. That way I can have a little bit more space. I still obviously have stacks that I can't do anything with because I have too many books and not enough space. Anyways, okay, now for my seasonal books, my seasonal reads. We have a bunch of books that I have set out for Valentine's Day. They're all pink and or orangey pink and red. And they're all romance books because, you know, Valentine's Day. That's these guys, these bad boys. This is the book that I accidentally bought yesterday. Number 16 on the list, Flawless by Elsie Silvers. I don't have the rest of this series, unlike literally every other book that I have, because I usually buy things in the series. Don't ask me why I do that. I learned it from my mom. I'm blaming my mother. But I bought this by itself, just the first one, Flawless by Elsie Silvers. It's a cowboy romance, if you can tell a little bit by that. Haley and Jillian have both read this entire series, I believe, and they loved it. So, and it's pink and it goes for Valentine's Day really well. 17, Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. I actually don't really know very much about this particular book. My boyfriend got it for me because the cover's pretty and it's pink and he has tattoos and it's short, it's small, like it's small, so it'll be a good little in-between book from all the fantasy that I'm reading. Number 18 is Love in the Time of Serial Killers. Obviously, Little Heart, perfect for Valentine's Day. A little bit of a romance, a little bit of a mystery thriller type, because, you know, serial killers. So yeah, don't know too much about this book. I bought it like over a year ago and it's really pretty and it's just been sitting here, so I should read it. Wildfire, the second one in the Icebreaker series by Hannah Grace. Number 20. This is The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, but The Deal and the Briar U series and the series that came after that is the only like large series that I've read all the way through. It's got 9 books in it, and this is gonna be like the 10th one in the same universe. I think this is a separate series that's starting out though. Same with like she had like 2 separate series, but it's the only entire series slash world that I've actually read everything to, and she came out with another, so I have to read this one. This one is about Garrett and Hannah's daughter. and her romance interest, Luke, writer. So, this one's a thicker one, so I'm a little scared for this one, but it's obviously going to be good because I loved the other 9 that I read. So yeah, I actually don't own any of them because I read them all on Kindle Unlimited, which is sad, but it's good because once I like have like adult money, I can buy them all with the prettier covers because new covers just came out and I like them more. Last 4. We have 1 Halloween book. I was thinking I could read 6 of Crows for Halloween too, but this is like set Halloween, Assistant to the Villain. Look how pretty, look how gorgeous. It was recommended by Rebecca Yarros in Fourth Wing, so good on her for like recommending other authors to read. 22, Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. 23, Love Holly by Emily Stone. And 24, last Christmas book of the year, Love Light Farms. Did I start this? Yes. I only got 7 pages in though, because I got super carried away with Vlogmas. So those are my last 3 Christmas books and my last books on my physical TBR for 2024. Those are all 24 of my books that I want to read this year. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing a lot more book videos this year because I found my niche, I guess. I'm super excited for this year, books-wise, especially because Sarah J. Maas is coming out with like 7 more books within the next like 2-ish years, I think. She's been approved for releasing 7 more books from each of the series. And I don't know if any of them are new series or not. I don't think they are, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned to see if I actually get to all of these books this year. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications to know when I post. I try to post every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love y'all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Son or daughter. Work. The goal is to read 24 books this year, at least. It would be great if they were these 24, but, you know, I'm a slow reader.